Isn't it awesome then when you get into a new relationship? You're like, oh my god, I can share all my favorite movies with them. We can have inside jokes about them. But then you realize they don't exactly share your taste. And they want to show you all these weird movies. These are the movies and series she made me watch. And these are the movies and series I put her through in return. Welcome to Dr. Video's Things I Watched for My Girlfriend and how to deal with movies in a relationship. You know when you're just hanging out and just want to watch a movie with your girlfriend? In the beginning, I just put on whatever I felt like, whenever. I thought she'd just watch along. And actually, she did. Maybe for 2 weeks. Then she was like, "Lo, do I feel like watching this? No, thanks for asking." It dawned on me that she had a very different taste in movies. It's not that we don't share the love for some of the same movies. In fact, when we first met online, we bonded over Tarantino movies. In our very first conversation, she mentioned the mayonnaise scene from Pulp Fiction. I was so.
You know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise. I seen them do it, man. They fucking drown them in this shit.
Yeah.
And we both love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Only special snowflakes can really dig that movie. But the first trivia question we answered to each other pretty much sums it all up. What's the latest movie you've seen? She said The Life of Pi. I said The Dark Knight Rises. Both are great, but just so very different. So what did she make me watch and what did I put her through in return? Let's take a look. The first movie she showed me after she sat through 10 of mine was Into the Wild. Into the Wild was a nice and beautiful movie about a young guy giving up his life savings and going to hitchhike to the wilderness, to Alaska, and his journey through it. That's a little bit of the movie. It's a very beautiful movie, but also very deep, so philosophical and sad. After I saw it, I felt very small and needed someone to hold me. Then we started watching series together, and I so wanted her to see Friends because I kept joking about it and she could not get my references. What about Napoli? Then I finally caved after weeks of her moaning over Grey's Anatomy. We made a deal. It appears that she is not into typical American comedies. And I'm not into dramas. But at least we're both nerds. So what ensued was the following. Her Star Trek, me Star Wars, Moulin Rouge, The Princess Bride, 6 Feet Under, Third Rock from the Sun, Three Idiots, Disco Dancer, Black Mirror, Game of Thrones, House MD, That 70s Show. So now you're probably wondering, how the hell did you guys manage to survive this? Dear Dr. Video, how to deal with movies in a relationship. Well, we tried and tested a couple of methods, and our findings might save you the trouble. First, I just put on anything I want whenever. No, don't try this at home. Even if it's just from preventing her from doing the same to you. Then we always try to find the middle ground. A movie we would both tolerate, but ended up with movies we both didn't like. It was boring and unsatisfying. Then we decided to take turns picking movies and equally make each other watch things. That last one is probably your best bet. Although in our case, we discovered that I am more of a movie geek. And so sometimes she just doesn't mind me picking something because I want to share it so badly. But now I also don't expect her to like everything. If she really hates it, we can turn it off. And in return, when I don't like it, I just fall asleep after 10 minutes. The main key here is to realize that when someone is different, it can open up your world to new things. When you both have exactly the same taste, You may share a lot, but you won't discover as much. Like me discovering House MD and her discovering The Dark Knight. We're both very glad we did. And when you know each other's taste, it can help your relationship greatly. I took her to Interstellar for her birthday once. Score! Like Pulp Fiction, there are a lot of movies and series we both love. Like Fight Club, anything from Christopher Nolan, Stranger Things, ooh, and Rick and Morty. Isn't that just the greatest thing to have a Rick and Morty person in your life? Anything from Pixar or Disney. Except Frozen. We both hated it. Stop singing already. Okay, letting that one go. As you can see, now we've come to a place where she even helps me analyze my favorite movies for this channel. She makes me proud by doing research, writing some of scripts for my videos. Actually, I'm completely oblivious that she adds her ideas, favorite movies to my scripts, while making me think it was all my idea, like some kind of inception. Did anyone get that Overwatch reference she secretly put in this video? Anyways, so when it comes to movies and relationships, don't expect the other to like everything you show them, and know that sometimes it will fail horribly. Like her being quite put off by how graphic Indiana Jones is, and me not being able to finish Moulin Rouge. And remember that not every movie or series stands the test of time. Sometimes you remember it as awesome, but it turns out to be quite dated. Almost embarrassing that you made them watch it. Thanks friends for your stereotypes, whiny characters and fat jokes. But it's all okay as long as you can laugh about it together. Thanks for watching Dr. Videos, things I watched for my girlfriend. What did you have to sit through for love? Please leave a comment. And don't forget to take your prescription from the red button down below. Okay, peace.